Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm late. I was having a little trouble with my computer, so that's why I was late. And I'm not always late, Brad. That's not true. That's not true. And I don't remember seeing you here before. I apologize if you have been here before. Anyways, you guys know I can see the chat, right? Before I come on. Oh my goodness. The old college 5 minute. What's the college 5 minute rule? God, I'm only five. It was even 5 minutes. Like whatever. Anyways, those who are new to the channel, I do fast reviews and stock reviews. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. Why am I seeing your guys' comments twice? Some reason and StreamYards is showing me the comments twice. But anyways, um, yeah. Why is it only showing me top messages? I want to see all messages. Okay. Anyway, welcome everybody who's here. That's actually not true. And you know what? The reason why I can't start my stream right in the time when I schedule it is normally I come on right after the Trips live stream is over. And as I don't know when their stream is over, I have to guess. You know what I mean? When theirs is going to be over so that I can come on afterwards. You know what, Brad? There's a reason for that. Like I was just explaining. Because I wait for the trips to finish and then I go on because I don't know. They don't have a set time when they finish. So anybody who's a regular subscriber knows, right? And everybody seems to be pretty much okay with that. I guess that's kind of bugging me right now because I'm in a bit of a mood today. But anyways, moving on. Like I actually really don't care if I'm on time or not. Because again, it depends when the trips are finished. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good week so far. Doing well and trying to stay out of trouble. I don't know. It's just been one of those days, guys. So that's why I'm already in a little bit of the mood. Brad's nothing personal. I'm just whatever. I didn't see a post for Trip Street. Yeah, because they're doing stream tonight. Just the reason why I wasn't here, I was like, I don't know why people care about 5 minutes, but anyways, um, yeah, it was. I was having issues with my computer or whatever, so that's why I wasn't here right at like 9:45. I know they're taking a break, but thanks for letting me know, Brad. Yeah, you like. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just forget about it, like you said. Just been one of those days. Anyways, I'm supposed to get 2 shipments today. Um, you know what I mean? The one I didn't. I don't know. UPS said I wasn't home, even though I was home. And the other, he's got, but he was busy working, so I couldn't answer it. So I missed a shipment from Amazon and from UPS today. Bad thing though about the UPS shipment is the pickup location they dropped it off at Saturday and Sunday. They close at 2 and I work till 7 o'clock. And then Monday to Friday they close at 7. I finish work at 7. So I don't know. They said that so I called UPS and like the delivery or not delivery person, customer service person was not very was very very rude, kept in talking over me, and when I tried to explain why I was calling in and like and that being I said just never mind. I said I'll call back later, right? And I ended the call, so I waited a bit and called back in. The second person was really nice, said no problem, just give us your number and call it right when it's being redelivered or whatever. And I never heard anything, so I called again. The third person, she was also a little bit rude in that, and she kept saying to me like, "Oh well, they weren't able to deliver it, so they delivered it to the access point." I said, "Look, I was home, so there's no reason for them to like take my package to the access point or the pickup point. I mean, I don't know why I said access point. There's no reason for them to take it to the pickup point location because I was home. They, I have instructions on my UPS profile for them to call my number, right, when they come. And usually I have no problem with UPS. They follow instructions from my profile, but they didn't. And customer service was really, really rude. And I don't know, I still don't have my package. And all it is, guys, is like a couple of pairs of socks. I'll just trouble for a pair of socks. The other package is I got Zeus, their dog, his Christmas gift early because they had Black Friday deals on, right? So I was able to get it. And when toy was normally like I don't know $3 or something like that, I got it for $50. And I also was able to find a case for my iPad for only $12. Normally this case is like $35, $40. So I'm worried about the case now. I'm not gonna get that. I don't know. It's just fighting with customer service all afternoon. I guess it just annoys me because I work at a call center for a living. So last thing I want to do on a day off is to call in the customer service somewhere else. But anyways, yeah. So I don't know. Like, and the second time, oh yeah, the second yes, customer service person I spoke with. Oh, balloons, that's my Mac, guys. I figured out why it does that now. If you do gestures or something, the balloons come up. I can't remember what gestures you have to do. But anyways, that's why you see the balloons. But yeah, hope you guys, Scott and Brad, hope you guys are good. Hope everybody's good. Everybody else is watching and hanging out there. But anyway, one more finish the rest of my story, and I'll move on from that. The second UPS customer service person I spoke with, she kept saying, "Well, because they weren't able to deliver it, they took it to drop it off at the pickup point." That's like I was home, so there should have been no reason for them to drop it off at the pickup point. I was home. No one bothered to contact me or even try. Right? They just assumed I wasn't there because it was we live in an apartment building with a lobby, and so they didn't even try and call my number and assumed that I wasn't home and took away my package, dropped and left it at the pickup point. And now I don't know if I'm gonna get it because um it says I'll hold it until the 24th. I don't think I can't go and pick it up till the 23rd. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And we'll see about the Amazon package. I don't know. And I did my shift bid at work, so we'll see what shift I got. I was a lot lower in the totem pole as to for the shift bid this time than it was last time. Well, they rank you based on tenure and what your stats are, right? And the call center last bid, I was number 11, which is really good. This time, I'm like quite a bit lower, further down. So I'm kind of concerned that I'm going to get the late shift there, which would suck because the buses here, depending on the route, don't go past 7 o'clock. Some don't go past 10 o'clock. So, it just depends on the route there. Huh? Hey, chat. Hey, digital fanboy. Good. Hey, day 18 of No Nut November. Huh? What do you mean, No Nut November? I got to put my glasses on. It's all tired there. I gotta put these on, then I'll be able to see better. Okay. Oh, whoops, got smudge. So I got the smudges off. Hold on. Okay. So, digital family, yeah, good to see you, but I'm not sure what that means though. No, not November. Do you mean November? I don't know. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Just one of those days, guys. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. It's would be nice enough to explain it to me. That'd be great. Thanks. Oh yeah, what else today? I know it's just one of those days. I try reviewing something for Tim Hortons and they screwed up again. You'll find out when they post a video. I don't know. Get your prostate checked. Oh, I get it now. Okay, sorry. Thank you, Brad, for that. Helped clear it up for me there. Now I realize what you meant. Okay, I'll be all right, guys. I think. I don't know. We'll find out someday. It's not gonna be today. I don't know. Just everything that could go wrong. They just did. Just minor things, but I tell the kids that no eating peanuts in November. Okay, that's I don't know. Why? Yeah. No, no, not November. Okay. No, I'm confused. Okay, anyways. Take a sip here. Oh, yeah, it's I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't. There you go. Oh, it's the French side. On my hand is come on. There we go. It's pineapple flavored bubbly water. So yeah, I don't know. It's just been one of those weeks, anyways. Stay away from juggling too. Okay. You guys don't want to know what I'm picturing right now. Let's just say it's not juggling nuts. Regular nuts. Oh my goodness. I know. Can't stay out of trouble some days, right? I'm probably just gonna get right into it here. So I see a glare on my glasses, guys. It's just easier for me to see the screen right now. That's why I have them on. And there's a hair in front of my glasses. See? Anyways, try and take these off and fix this. Okay. I think it's just well, either it's a Harris or loose eyelash. My eyelashes are long. They sometimes get in my eyes, which kind of sucks. Anyways, moving on. You guys don't want to hear about that. Okay, let's see. Again, I can see the. Huh? I'm not sure what I want to do with that. So I'm gonna. I know it's nothing personal, Brad. I just don't know what to do with the comments, so that's why I did it. Nothing personal. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Okay, so this. I don't know if you guys have seen it on TikTok. There's this guy who filmed himself lecturing a McDonald's employee and pretty much saying he was incompetent and insulted his intelligence for having that kind of a job. Um, Let me see if there's a TikTok version there I can show you guys. Is that the TikTok version? Or was it posted on YouTube? Okay, I'm going to go back up. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to go all over the place here. A video showing a man berating McDonald's employee is currently recirculating, highlights everything wrong with how we think about workers and supposedly menial jobs. You know what? I used to get the same thing when I was working in fast food. at A&W and Burger King, people would assume that because I was working in the place like that and I was an adult, I wasn't a teenager, that I didn't, I wasn't intelligent. I mean, no, we're not playing games, Brad. I haven't done that in a while. It was taking up too much memory on my computer. Um, I haven't had time to look into um, some free online games we can play, but I'm gonna try and do that. Maybe for next week, and see if there's some free games we can play online. But yeah, not today. I'm afraid. I apologize. Maybe next week, we'll do that. Um, yeah, cartoons for ride to because she's between mother and let's say. Oh, Thanksgiving. Okay, and well, yeah. Sorry, happy Thanksgiving, belated Thanksgiving, and today is still Black Friday, so happy I guess Black Friday. Black Friday is now also in Canada, guys. For those who didn't know. But anyways, yeah, customers a lot of times so I found that the customers who assumed that I was intelligent because of where I worked at were usually, either, people, around my like people in their 50s and up, which was the ones that would, treat me like I was intelligent just because I was working in a fast food place, right? That, you know, I wasn't a teenager, you know what I mean? But anyways, like never assume, right? Somebody isn't intelligent just because of what job they do. You don't know, their circumstances or why they're working that job, right? Like, anyways, oh, we will, Brad. Okay, I just gotta try and find an alternative, and um, I haven't had a chance to do that. I was gonna try and do that this week, but just been a bad week at work and that. But maybe we'll try for next week. Yeah, sorry to hear about that, Scott. Well, I don't know. I would say cars are money, but to say nowadays cars are a luxury. You know what I mean? If it's not gas being too expensive, it's, having to get the car repaired, right? It's always something. If it's not a car, then it's something else. You know what I mean? But anyway, I wonder if I can show this without the volume. Give me 1 second. Yeah, but oh no, I don't think I can. Okay, I'm gonna post a link for you guys so you guys can watch it. Okay. Give me 1 second here. No, I don't want to show it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna post it in the chat here. So you guys can watch it if you want to see it. Okay. Let me see if I can mention some of the conversation here. It goes, I'm sure you're this way with everyone. You're just very impatient. You're literally rushing my order every time. I hate having you. He goes on to tell him to find a different profession if he doesn't like working at McDonald's. And then he insults his intelligence. Like, I don't know, there's no need for that, right? You don't know why someone's working there, what their circumstances are. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think people are too hard on each other. You know what I mean? Like, anyways, moving on to something more a little more fun. I know that McDonald's Canada is collabing with Crocs for a Crocs line. I don't know if it's also McDonald's in the US. I'm not sure, but I'll give you guys a look. There's the red ones with the drink and the fries and the Big Mac on it. Yeah, I like the Grimace sandals. Look at those. They're not cheap though. I think these ones are like 90 something. Okay, I know the Grimace sandals are like either 85 or 90. I'm not sure. There's the hamburger ones. I normally don't like Crocs, but I love the sandals. But then purple's my favorite color. I also like Grimace. That's my favorite McDonald's character. But anyways, yeah. Let me see if I can show you guys here. Give me 1 second. Crocs need to be a security condition for receiving. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing this. I want to show you guys for a second here what the website looks like. Where is it? That wasn't it. I think it was this. No, that wasn't it. Oh my goodness. Stop screen. I'll be okay, guys. Where is it? Come on. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'll be all right. So this is it here. Look at. Is this Canadian site or is this American? I'm so confused right now. 1 second. It doesn't say. Okay then. Well, there's only one way of finding out. Let's click on one of these here. It really doesn't say. But anyways, they must have, maybe it's a cheaper price because of Black Friday. That's what I'm thinking. These were higher when I last looked at the prices. Hold on. Yeah, see, it still doesn't tell me if I'm on Croc. Oh, yes, it does. United States. Okay, here we go. There we go. And now it says my hate. There we go. Let's go here. Okay, there. That looks about what those prices I was looking at there. I was like, wow, that's cheap. I thought it was just Black Friday prices. Okay, but anyways, you get price of the gibbets, McDonald's gibbets for your own Crocs if you don't want to pay $90 or $85 or Canadian. Anyways, I don't really, again, I am not a fan of Crocs, but I thought that's pretty cool. Anyhow, yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, back to this. Okay, so go on to look at something else. Okay, I just want to show. Good night, honey. He says good night, everybody. Good night. Okay, so I just wanted to show McDonald's UK their festive menu. I tried to do stories from the US, Canada, or whatever, but yeah. So McDonald's announced festive menu, including $14.99. That's in pounds. Share box, a new Galaxy Pie. Let me see if I can show this without the volume. If not, well.
You couldn't get a better McDonald's if you try Benidorm McDonald's. Let's go and get.
Okay. So they're showing the burger. Let me see it. Oh, it would have been great to put the caps on it.
And a goat cheese salad that she really liked last time. Coke Zero and a Fanta.
Okay, I'll show the rest. That wasn't very long. No, Brad, no sexy time. He goes to bed earlier than I do. Usually. Anyways. Fast food chain are getting fans excited for Christmas with a range of festive treats that can be enjoyed across the UK starting the 22nd November. The first item here they got is called the Big and Cheesy. That bun looks kind of interesting. I don't know. It looks like kind of reminds me like a Kaiser bun, but I don't know. It looks pretty good. Features beef patty, 2 slices of cheese, red onions, crispy onions, cheese sauce, pastry and toasted snowflake flour dusted bun. Yeah, it looks kind of like a Kaiser bread. I don't know. To me, that looks good. They're bringing back the chicken Big Mac. Looks like. Now these I wish we had cheese dippers. I love cheese. Heath and I love cheese. I love these. Right, inside is melted cheese. The outside is like kind of crispy coating. I wish we had stuff. Some of the international stuff they have, like items they have at other McDonald's. I wish we had. You might be able to try this if you ever go to Chicago, because that's where they have the um, international McDonald's, where you sell items from all over. The McDonald's, yeah, international McDonald's items, but or you have to go to the UK. Galaxy looks like it's just chocolate and chocolate stars and mixed in the soft serve. Wow, that apple pie looks good. Let's see what to say about the apple pie. Caramel apple pie. Oh my goodness, that looks really good. Okay, anyways, they're just basically introducing the menu, but I always like to see again different items for different places. This I'm thinking of doing here. Now, see, I'll show you what they call the salad burger. All it really is, I'll show you guys. Basically, it's like whatever goes on a quarter pounder with lettuce and tomato added. So you got like onions, mayo, lettuce, tomato, pickles, tomatoes, and cheese, but there's no meat patty on it. And they're calling it the salad burger. We said McDonald's salad burger just feels like a ripoff. Well, I guess because there's no patty on there. I don't know. They could at least add some kind of veggie patty, maybe, or a plant based patty to it. Maybe. Again, this is New Zealand, right? Um, so I'm wondering if we'll ever get the McPlant burger here in Canada. I know they did try and test it out in the US, but anyways. I just thought it'd be fun to try. I like to try and do videos sometimes with items from other countries that are easy to reproduce. All you have to do is order like a quarter pounder without the meat and add on like whatever's not on the quarter pounder, like the lettuce and tomato, right? And then there you go. You got a McDonald's salad burger. I was trying that. I was laughing because I was like, anyway, I don't know if that's a ripoff or not. Oh wait, $10? Wow. For this? When there's no meat patty or no veggie patty, $10? Wow, this seems a bit much for something. Now I get why they're saying it's a ripoff. Would you guys pay $10 for this? I wouldn't, but what do you guys think? $10. And the meal is just over, wow, the value meal is just over $15. This is New Zealand funds, but still, wow. Yeah, I can see why people think it's a ripoff. Okay, next up, we in Canada are finally getting the peppermint frosty and the peppermint frosty chino. You guys in the US had it last year. We finally get it this year, so it's new to Canada. Now I don't know if it's the UK as well. I don't think so. So I thought the sun was from the UK. No, the sun, I think I'll be okay. Oh, the US sun. I'm confused. Oh, it's bringing it back. Okay, I'll be all right, guys. I just noticed the story was saying it was bringing it back. Okay. But anyway, if you're in the US, you can get your hands on a key tag beginning November 20th through February 14th, 2024. one of three ways. In restaurant, you can ask for a tag when placing an order in the mobile app. You can buy digital frosty key tag as a mobile offer. So leaving your phones out and be applied to future mobile orders. It can also be added to your Wendy's rewards card. A physical frosty key tag can also be purchased via the app with any in-app order or on Dave Thomas Foundation adoption website. The frosted keys can be purchased in bulk from the foundation's website, whatever a frosted key tag is. But anyways, using frosted key tag to use a physical tag at a restaurant drive-through, simply present the tag was deployed when you order. To use your tag will temporarily be removed from your office, but quickly return within about an hour. The increase in key tag prices, which are up from $1. Yeah, I don't know what key tag is. Someone can tell me. I'd like to know. Anyways, one more. Looks like these were not that long stories. Okay. House worker calls out rude customer. But sorry, an angry tirade. So see, it's not just customers. Also, the fast food staff can go overboard as well. So it's both sides, right? So it's customer, sometimes it's employee. The backlash to young cashier's comments were swift, but she isn't backing down. And McDonald's workers' tirade against offensive customer behavior sparked a war of words. A fed up employee called out diners for behavior. One thing that annoys me as a Macca's worker, okay, I'm assuming because Macca's is either Australia or New Zealand, but anyways, as how rude people can be. The cashier posted in line, if you're ordering through the drive-through, how hard is it to have basic manners? Well, also stop leaving all your garbage and trays at food tables. Have some basic human decency. The bins are a few steps away. Now, I kind of agree with that. You know what I mean? Like you're right beside the garbage can. You just leave your garbage and that on the table. Like, come on. I know some of that which you're saying I can agree with. I guess because I've been a fast food worker in the past, but the post was met with a wave of backlash as Facebook users argued about how diners should act. Some agreed with the employee, saying that they always clean up after themselves, while others said removing rubbish is the staff's responsibility. Well, I don't know. Time for my dream. Oh, thank you, Brad, for joining and hang out for a bit. I hope you have a good night and have a good rest and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Those of you who aren't working, enjoy your weekend. Mine was yesterday. Well, my weekend right now is Thursdays and Fridays off, so my week is just starting. But anyways, um, I don't know. I think. Hold on. So you're trying to straight. I know. I don't know though. When you go to a fast food place, generally when you're done with your food, you get up, get your ass off your chair, and you take your empty tray with your garbage to the garbage can, and you put it inside the garbage. And it's their job to clear the table if you forget to do it. I have done it by accident once or twice. I've forgotten to throw it out, but it wasn't intentional. I didn't leave it because I thought, the fast food workers should do it. Um, like, come on, like really. After getting plenty of flack for comments, this current employee who resides in New Zealand. Okay, so I was right. Australia, New Zealand. Returned. Sorry, I've got a lot of hate on my last post asking people that do these to throw away their garbage after eating. So I'm back to making another hot post. Like I agree with her. I'm sorry, I agree with her. Like as soon as you're done with your food, throw out your garbage. Like especially if you're sitting right close to where the garbage can is. This can't be that far. Anyway, the outside McDonald's restaurants aren't as big as it used to be. There's always lots of pretty garbages close by at hand. Like, why leave it for a fast food worker? I agree with her. I'm sorry, but anybody who doesn't agree with me, you know what I mean? I just think that, you know what I mean? I agree with her. You know, hey Morgana, welcome. Yeah, I think if like I don't know, let me know what you guys think. When you go to a fast food place like McDonald's or Burger King and you dine in, do you think you should leave your tray at your table after you're done with your empty garbage, or if you should, get up when you get up to leave, throw your garbage out in the garbage can on your way out? I'm just curious to know what you guys think there. And I forgot to put my banner on. Oopie. But anyway, what do you guys think? Should you leave it or should you throw it out? Do you think the fast food workers should do it or you should do it yourself? I'm just curious to know what you guys think. I think people should do it themselves. I'm not saying that just because I used to work in fast food. Like, that's just what I've always done as a consumer. Even before I worked in fast food, when I was done my meal, Heath and I on our way out, we throw out our garbage. I'm gonna disagree with you, fighting whales, but welcome. I totally 100% disagree with that. Like, why can't you throw your own garbage out? They don't get paid enough to do everything. You know what I mean? Like, um, if you forget, that's one thing. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Don't be a slob, but leave it. I'll agree to disagree, but then everybody has a right to their opinion. Um, I don't think they get paid enough to clean up everybody's garbage. A lot of these workers, guys, keep in mind, like they're being just above minimum wage, and they're not just like cleaning up the dining room is just not like one of their many responsibilities. Walking from a given table to the trash is is uh, is tough. Could have done the whole table anyway. I didn't say it was tough. I just think it's common courtesy to throw out your garbage when you leave. I was always taught, like, even before I worked in fast food, when not just with Heath, my boyfriend, when we go to places, but growing up, when my mom and I would go to fast food places, she always, I was always taught to, when we were done and on our way out, to take my tray and my garbage and throw it out. That's us for sitting there thinking it's clean. I don't understand that comment. How's it keep it clear if you're everybody and people leave their tray on there with the garbage? um, I don't get that comment. I don't know why this is so controversial. I can see why now. This person was getting a lot of flack. I don't think they should have been because, like, you guys don't realize how many they have a million jobs to do, right? If you're working in the as a cashier, you don't just stand there all day just not doing anything except serve the customers. You have to stock, you have to mop, you have to, stock the bathrooms, you have to do any number of clean all the windows, do many different things. And if you're in the back, it's like when it's not busy, you're doing prep, you're like emptying the garbages in the back, and there's a million gazillion jobs to do. I just think that's just my opinion. And again, if I'm not saying you don't have a right to your opinion. You do. I'm just saying, like, I know, I guess, when I worked in fast food, they have a lot on their plate already that they have to do. At least I can do is when I'm leaving the restaurant to throw my garbage out. But everybody has a right to their opinion. I'm not saying they're being lazy. Yes, they are there to work, but I just figured the least I can do is make their lives a little bit easier and throw out my garbage on the way out. That's why they have the garbages there in the dining room for people to throw out their garbage, right? But I'm not saying they're being lazy or anything like that. I never see any fast food workers on their cell phones, not the places I've been to. But it does bring up a pet peeve for me. When I worked in fast food and I was a cashier, when a customer would come up to the counter to order, talking on their cell phone. and they would hardly pay attention to me at all when I was trying to take their order and trying to repeat back the order and seem more concerned in their conversation than ordering their meal or making sure they order. You know what I mean? But anyways, every store customers are the reason I get paid. I agree with that 100%. I just think that as a customer, like there's nothing wrong with throwing out your garbage before you leave. You wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like that's all. Am I close to Toronto? No, I'm in. If you're asking me, I'm in Halifax, Nova Scotia. I'm originally from Ontario, though. Keith and I used to live in Burlington, I think, for about 8 years, Burlington, Ontario, before we came out here. If that question's for me, if it's for somebody else, I apologize. I'm assuming if anyone else, because you said Hungry Jack's, that you are in Australia or New Zealand. Is it New Zealand? I can't remember. I know. Yeah, I'll be all right. Or is it Australia and New Zealand? I'll be okay. You don't know where Halifax is? Halifax is in Nova Scotia, Canada. Here, I'm going to show you guys a map. Hold on. I'm always surprised people haven't heard of Halifax, because Halifax, the city, has been around since the 1700s. It's actually one of the oldest harbors in North America, shipping harbors. So I'm always surprised when someone says they never heard of it. That's okay. I'm not good at geography either, so I get it. Okay, let me go to maps here, and I'm going to show you guys. Give me 1 second. Yes. I'm going to dismiss it for now. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to screen share with you guys. Hey, geography lesson, guys. Yeah, it's in Canada, and it's in the province of Nova Scotia. I'll show you. So you see that blue dot? That's Halifax. I'm going to go further out. Okay, that's too far out. Okay, but I'll go out a little bit. So you see, that is all this. Well, except for Alaska up here. This is all Canada here. So I'm sure you guys know, but then that blue dot, that is Halifax. And it is in the province of Nova Scotia. And Halifax is right about there. That's Earth, planet Earth. Thanks, fighting whales. Really? I didn't know that. I know that's Earth, silly. Where is Toronto? Toronto's in Ontario, which is a different province. I'll show you. Toronto is right here. I'll go a little further out so you can see. I'll have to go further in. Actually, no, I'll go out. This isn't marked very well. Okay, so Ontario is right about from around here up to down here. So Windsor, so right about here. So that from here in this section and then up. No, that's Montreal, sorry. They don't have the lines in between the provinces there. Let me see here. That's not going to show me. Okay. But if you go further in, yeah, there's the line right here, I think. Toronto is on Lake Ontario, right there. Should I St. Pierre and where? Why? Where is that? I don't even know where that is. No, I don't vacation in Maine. It's actually like not close at all. It's like 6 or 7 hour drive from here, depending on traffic. We just never been because up until This year, Heath didn't have his passport. Um, and my work, we have to bid for our vacation time. So I only get like between 5 to 7 days. So you know what I mean? So we can't really generally go too far. But I don't know. In April this year, though, I'm taking off. Sorry, the last week in March, and then they said I could take leave, personal leave for the first week in April, so I can have 2 weeks off. And we're going to Florida, but do, about 12 hours. No, I said between 6 to 7 hour drive, not 12. Well, if there's not a lot of traffic, maybe even between 5 to 6 hours. But and again, I don't drive, right? So he's would have to drive, and that's a long drive if you don't have somebody to to share and take turns driving. You know what I mean? So Florida's close to you. What state are you in, Morgana? I don't know. And Florida's a really long drive too, but he wants to drive there, so it's cheaper than flying, I guess. So we'll show us Disney World. We go. I'm not going to Disney World. We're actually going to do Daytona Beach. We're not going to Disney World at all. If we were going to Disney World, I'd show you guys Disney World, but we're not going there. I've been to Disney World many, many, many times. Same with Universal. Heath and I when we go to Florida, we usually go to St. Petersburg, Tampa area, but we want to go someplace a different area this time, so we're going to go to Daytona Beach. And with the spring break, kids, no, we're not going for spring break. I know it's we're not going during March break. March break, I believe, is earlier in March, and we're going the last week in March and first week in April. Uh, Daytona is a hot spot for drunk college debauchery. Yeah, during spring break, yes. And spring break, Daytona isn't all about that. We have been there once before, and I know they also have in Daytona, the Daytona Speedway, and besides that, they have. I know last time we went there, they had the cheerleading competition with all these cheerleaders when we were driving through it. It's later in the States. Okay, well, in Canada, it's earlier. I always assumed it's around the same time. But anyways, whatever. Well, let's check that, Sarah. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just curious. So let's see there when it is. Probably varies by state, maybe. I have no idea. Let's see, shall we? When is spring break in the doesn't say. It's between March 11th. Because we're both right in a way. What days of spring break in the U.S.? March or April. Okay. Well, anyways, we're both kind of right. I mean, we both are right. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. We just plan to go there and keep ourselves and just relax on the beach. I don't care. Which is Marty's birthday. Thanks. But you're going to the States usually around Easter. I don't know when Easter is. I can never remember. I'll tell you guys why I don't keep track of the holidays. I work at a call center that does support for an American company. The only day off, like everybody gets off, is New Year's Day. That's it. So I don't keep track of the holidays. I used to know where Canadian provinces were when I was in elementary school, but that was like 30 something years ago. Yeah. Get my swimsuit now. Okay. Probably more like swim shorts. I don't like wearing, like, feel comfortable wearing a bathing suit on the beach, like one piece or anything like that. So probably gonna be like swim shorts or something. It's all right. That's just me. I don't care what I look like as long as I get we go swimming and can relax. And well, it's just the way my work works. Actually, between January and June, we're not allowed to take off 2 weeks in a row together. So I have no idea why. That's the time when most people want to go to someplace warm. Is during the winter time. And that's the time of year they don't want people to take off more than 1 week together. But they said that for me, they'll make an exception because I've been working for this company, this call center a long time and never asked them for anything. So they're willing to make an exception. Instead, I just have to book the 1 week, right, for vacation time. And then the next week I can take off for personal leave. I just won't get paid though. So I'll get 1 week of vacation will be paid and the other won't be. That'll kind of suck. But I don't know. Earlier. No, they didn't go live, Morgana. I believe they're saying last week they may not be able to go live on Fridays because of their schedules or something. Hey Terry, welcome. Uh, oh boo. Ah, you scared me, Terry. um I agree with you, fighting whales. We should get off more than 5 days, but I don't know. They want us to not they don't want us to take off. It's between 5 and 7 days, I said. So I noticed this year when I took off, I booked my vacation time. They gave us 7 days. Last year it was 5. I don't know. Because this year I have more tenure than I did last year. And that's why I have 7 days now instead of 5. But yeah, exactly. I'm happy just to wear like swim shorts and the swim top or whatever. You know what I mean? Or one of those oh, well, you got it. This body glove or Nike tops you can wear that are like you can wear in the pool or something. Anyways, that's my vibe. Oh, thank you. Say I'm just in a little bit of a mood, Terry, but I'm good. I hope all you guys are good. I don't take any offense to anything I was saying. I'm pretty easygoing generally. You know what I mean? It's just been I don't know. I just try to get. I just guess I just get frustrated when I want to do something, and then it should be something simple, right? Like when you order online, you expect your package to arrive, or for them to at least contact you when they arrive, right, to deliver it. But they didn't do that. Both UPS and well, UPS didn't, and they lied to me a couple times. They said, "Oh, we'll call you to get it redelivered." Yeah, I don't think that's happening now because it's like quarter to 11 at night where I am. I'm in Atlanta time, so we're an hour ahead of Eastern. Hey, Mike. Whiskey bar, lamenting another Friday without kills. Oh, I'm sorry. Cheers. Have a whiskey on me, though. Or for me, I mean. um, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't even think about bringing spring break. Oh, if it is, it is. If it's busy, like we could always just hang around. Or I'd be happy just hanging around the hotel and staying in the jacuzzi or hanging by the pool. And there's a beach nearby that's just for the hotel only that we're gonna be staying at. So I don't know. If it just gets too busy, then I don't know. We'll just work around it. Are you saying they should notify you when they deliver to you? Yes, I am. How it works here, anyways, with UPS or Amazon is because we're in an apartment building, right? And our buzzer system doesn't always work properly. So I just asked, and plus, the buzzer system is connected to Heath's phone, and Heath is out at work with his cell phone Thursdays and Fridays. So I have it in the instructions, right? That when the delivery driver arrives, they just need to call my number and I'll come and meet them in the lobby. And usually UPS, every time I've had a delivery from UPS, they followed those instructions, except for today. And Amazon called his phone, but I don't know if he answered it or not. I don't think he did. He didn't know, he didn't answer it. So I missed Amazon as well. Now I understand he's busy working. Those don't know Heath does Instacart. I understand he's busy, right? But so I end up saying Amazon as well. Like a Naka. No, um, I asked them to call my phone because again, they can't call our buzz code for the building because when you call the buzz code for our building, it goes to his cell phone. I don't know, I just never thought about getting it set up for my phone, but I may have to. So I probably will look into that so this doesn't happen again. But every other time UPS has delivered, they've always called my cell phone, the delivery driver, when they arrive, and I just go out and meet them. Like it's not a big deal. But they didn't do that. And I spoke to not one but two very rude customer service reps. But I did speak to one nice one. But I still don't have my package. All it is, guys, is two pairs of socks. I don't know where to laugh or cry. It's kind of funny, but all it, they need me to sign for socks. Zeus, honey, you turned the ring light off, buddy. Susie, sorry, guys. Zeus is trying to cuddle with me under the desk. But like we don't have a doorbell, and they can't get into the building past the lobby unless they, call my number or call his phone. Not kitty cat socks. No, not doggy socks either. No, wrong on both counts. Well, exactly. They followed instructions before. I don't know what the problem, why they didn't do that today. And the first UPS customer service rep that I spoke with, that was very rude, said, well, the driver didn't feel safe delivering to your building, so they just left you a notice saying that they tried to deliver, but you weren't home. So they dropped it off at the pickup point. And I'm like, you guys, they tried to deliver the package at 2 o'clock in the middle of the day, like in the afternoon. It's daylight. This isn't like a sketchy neighborhood. There's a school down the street. So we don't live in the ghetto or anything like that. So I don't understand why the driver didn't feel safe. Like, why? I don't know. I don't get it. Like, we don't live in a really super bad neighborhood. Um, the area we live in, called North Dartmouth, doesn't have. Well, some of the streets don't aren't the best areas to live in, but the street we live on, it's only like I'm literally 5 minutes away from a school, and it's nothing but families around this area, the area we live in, right? So it's not a bad area. So I don't know why they didn't feel safe dropping it off. Yeah, I always have. I've saved it on my notes on my profile for UPS a long time ago. You know what I mean? Like I did have her code on there, but it only goes to his phone. So I took it off a long time ago and just put just call my this number when you arrive, and I'll just meet you in the lobby, right? But they didn't follow instructions. Then the guy I talked to was like, "Well, do you feel safe dropping it off?" And I wait for him to stop talking. And I was trying to talk, and then he started talking over me when I was trying to explain to him my situation, right? And that got me even more mad. I hate when people talk over me. And like he wasn't listening to me, and then he just kept talking and talking. Okay, can you stop talking over me so I could like listen to what I'm telling you there? Yeah, exactly. The only reason I don't is because it goes to his phone and he's not home, right? Thursday and Fridays, I try and schedule any online deliveries I have to be delivered on, a day I'm home, like Thursday or Friday. And I was leaving instructions, please call this number, right? Um, you know what I mean? And I don't know, at least Amazon, they 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 followed half the instructions. They rang the buzz code, which rang his phone, but they didn't try and call my number, which was I have both in the instructions. Call the buzz code. If I don't answer, then call this number. So they followed half the instructions. I don't know. I don't know. And I have one more item coming on Sunday. I'm just kind of nervous I'm not going to get it now. And I've never had this much trouble with ordering anything. I will tell you guys though, don't get anything shipped from FedEx. Anytime I've ordered anything online and FedEx has been involved, I've had nothing but trouble, nothing but problems. It's so hard to get the package. We used to have Target here, Morgana, but they were only in Canada for like 2, 3 years and then they left. When they came to Canada, instead of, just opening a few stores just to see how it was, they ordered way too many stores at once. And they also assumed that Canadian consumers were just like American consumers. They didn't bother to do really enough research to see, the spending habits of Canadian consumers versus American. They just assumed that we would be the same. They didn't do much research. They didn't do enough research. They did some, but not enough to um, you know what I mean? And they ended up going under and going back and leaving Canada. We can, though, go to the Target website and they will ship to Canada, but we don't have any Target stores yet anymore. And I'm really sad about that because I love Target. You know what I mean? When he and I go to the States, when they were here in Canada, we actually really liked it. We did our groceries there. I liked a lot of their products. You know what I mean? Like, we liked it, but I guess not enough consumers liked Target Canada, so they left. So we used to. But now we don't. I don't think they were here very long. Let me see here 1 second. Target Canada. Let's see. I like talking about new things, different things, you guys, so I'm cool with that. Yeah. Let me see here. Can you find Target in Canada? After losing nearly $1 billion its first year in Canada, wow, they lost $1 billion. Target the first year in Canada, and they face future multi-million-dollar losses as well. Target discontinued its operations in Canada and closed 133 stores. But when was Target here? Closed, ceased operations. Okay, 2015. Okay, so they came here about 1 second. Let me just show you guys. Give me 1 second here. Let's have yeah. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, so I'm looking at this Wikipedia article here. Come on. Okay. So that's a Target. They're showing this little photo in Brampton, Ontario. In 2011. Okay, but the end doesn't sound right to me. Okay, let me check here. 1 second. I didn't know they were there that long. It was only they weren't here as long as it says there. I don't know. Okay, so actually they took over a chain here in Canada called Zellers in 2010 to 2011, but they didn't start opening stores in Canada until 2013. So they're only here for like 2 years officially as far as Target stores in Canada, from 2013 to 2015. We're here where it says years of operation. Anyways. I deliver Target packages here. Cool. That's cool. So yeah, we had Target here officially as far as Target stores in Canada only for 2 years. That's it. I could swear it was 3, but maybe it was almost 3. I don't know. But anyways, they lost billions of dollars here in Canada, so they shut all the stores back down and they left Canada. But I know that when they shut the stores down here, they did make it change, add shipping to Canada from their website in the US for those customers who still wanted to I guess, shop from Target who can make it down there to a store, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. Zellers wasn't that great. They've actually brought it back, sort of. It's like there's a store here called the Bay. If you haven't heard it, I'd actually be very surprised. It's one of the oldest companies in the world. It's actually one of the oldest companies in North America. It was actually founded way, 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 way back in the 1400s, I think. It's like almost 500 years old, this company. But what they currently are now is just a department store. You buy clothes and kitchenware and stuff like that, right? But like high end brands, not like Walmart. You know what I mean? Like um, some more expensive brands like Calvin Klein and like I don't know, like Ralph Lauren, that kind of stuff. Um, yeah. So, anyways, um, Zellers came back, sort of. They have this little section in the Bay now, in Bay stores, for Zellers. And Zellers was, I guess, Canada's version of Walmart or Target. Um, in the beginning, like when I was growing up, Zellers was really good, but then it just went downhill. Like, I've never been really a fan of Zellers. Sorry, Canadians out there who love Zellers. um, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just the clothes were kind of cheap looking, and just like I don't know, not really. I didn't think they really had that great products in the end before they closed down. But a lot of the stuff they have now is stuff that's also already available at the Bay. A lot of the brands and that, but they're trying to bring it. They're just, I guess, playing on Canadians' nostalgia and their heartstrings. You know what I mean? To try and rake in money, I guess. You've heard the name Zellers? Yeah, here, I'll show you guys. Well, this is what it is now when you go to the Bay. I'll show you guys in a second here. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna actually go back for a minute and I'll show you guys when the Bay was founded. It's a very old company, like I was saying. Um, Here, I'll show you guys. Uh, okay, let's try this. When was the Bay founded? Okay, we'll go back to Zellers. So, Bay founded. Look at that, guys. That's when it was founded. It was actually founded in the United Kingdom. Well, wow, who knew? But anyways, May 2nd, 1670 was when it was founded. Hudson's Bay Company. It's a Canadian Retail Business Group. So it's currently, well, it was founded in the United Kingdom, but Canada used to be part of the United Kingdom before it became its own country and then part of the Commonwealth. You'll have to find out if I liked it or not, Brigana. I'll give you guys a link to my video in a moment, but yeah, where's their website link here? Oh, we'll go back a page and we'll go here. And this is Zellers. That's the Zellers logo. I haven't looked at this yet. Zeddy, that's their um, mascot. I used to have a Zeddy teddy bear when I was a kid. You know, you wouldn't like if you don't like mint or peppermint, like so you don't like it. But if you don't like candy canes, then you're not gonna like. You guys aren't gonna like the peppermint frosty. But anyway, this is Zellers. Show you guys their merch if they still have it. Yeah, this is Zellers merch. So that's the Zellers employees way back in the day. They wear like a red T-shirt, similar to this hoodie, basically saying the Zellers logo. They probably have the shirt on there if I went back. Oh, anybody want a Zellers water bottle? There we go. There we go. So this is shirts that employees would wear way back in the day. It was a shirt exactly like this. Anyways. Really? See, I like it as long as it's not too much mint or peppermint. But I just gave it away. I'll show you guys the link though. Give me 1 second. You guys are wondering, a lot of my new videos are going to be under the shorts video category. Okay, so I'm just trying to. I wonder if I can just show the link. No. Arg. 1 second. No, I don't want to. Okay, I'm going to have to click on the video. I was trying not to do that. But, okay, let me quickly copy. There, copied. This is the link to the Peppermint Frosty Shorts review if anybody wants to watch it there. So it's less than like 60 seconds. Anyways. Yes. So yeah, it's cool that where the conversation went. I don't mind talking about anything other than food. I just try to focus on news stories to do with food because my channel is food related, but I don't mind talking about other things as well. Yeah, just watch it after the live. You don't obviously have to watch it now. I am probably going to be ending it pretty soon though, because I get my voice for work and it's starting to get a little scratchy. He might be getting a cold. Hopefully, knock on wood, it doesn't. I don't get it because look, those who are wondering why you're seeing the balloons. My computer's a Mac, and when you use the FaceTime camera, if you make certain gestures, you get balloons or other things. Here, I'll show this. I'll show you guys without the. Take the green screen off for a second. This. Bubbly sparkling water, pineapple. That's what I'm drinking. I just thought you guys would be able to see it better. Yes, I know. I like it because it doesn't have any colors in it, and it tastes like fruit. So it's pretty good. Yeah, I like it too. Heath doesn't though. So he likes Nestle Fruit Splash water. They have we get this pack that has different flavors like raspberry or berry, and there's no peach or anything like that, but there's just lemon. He doesn't like the lemon ones, so at least those for me. Also, President's Choice. It's part of the Loblaws grocery chain here in Canada. It's a really good store brand, actually. They actually have chefs test out the recipes for the entrees and other items that they release. But so I don't know if that's why it's so good, but their fruit water is really, really good. It tastes like black cherry. It's so good. Oh my goodness. Anyways, Hint water is my favorite. Not sure if I've never heard of it. No. Um, I like that name though. I'll give you a hint. I like hint water. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. Oh my goodness. Right now, I don't know if you've had the bubbly watermelon flavor. I love that one, and the peach is really good. The pineapple, I don't know. Sir Dog seems to like the smell of the pineapple bubbly. Whenever I'm drinking it, he'll just come up to me and kind of sniff towards the can. He really likes the smell. Unsweetened. I don't know. I like it a little bit fruity flavor to be a little bit sweet. You know what I mean? Not too sweet. I don't like water at all, so I like to have some flavor. Um, I might look into it. There's this YouTuber. I don't know if you guys may or may not have heard of her. She's got millions of followers on TikTok and YouTube. Her name is Call Me Chris. There's this line of water bottles she gets where you get this flavor thing. It's not in the water, but you put it in this filter in the water bottles. When you're drinking the water, it tastes like you're drinking fruit water, but you're actually not, because it's a filter that's in the water bottle. It's not in the water itself. I can't remember what the name is for it, but I want to look into that. See, it fools your senses into thinking you're drinking fruit water, but you're actually drinking plain water. It's that's very, very tricky. Yeah, that's the only way I would be able to drink plain water. Uh, Critical, you're probably talking about. Okay, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I'm gonna put my glasses back on. Okay, these are prescription. I actually need to get prescription reading glasses. I haven't had my eyes tested in quite a while because here, I don't know how it works in other countries, but here in Canada, it used to be, depending on which province you live in, it used to be covered when you got your eyes tested, but now I know a lot of things aren't really covered anymore. Well, the main things are, at least, like when you go to the sorry, I got a crumb stuck in my keyboard key. I don't know for what. But anyways, um, at least here in Canada, like if you go to the hospital or go to the ER or get X-rays or go to the doctor visit, um, I know it looks like it's free. A lot of people assume Canada's healthcare is free, but it's actually not. You just don't see yourself paying for a hospital visit or anything like that, because when you get your paycheck every 2 weeks, they take tax. The government takes taxes off and they put it towards healthcare and other things. So it looks like it's free, but it's really not free. Which is why I don't understand. Like, they don't cover many things anymore. They used to cover physio, they don't anymore. They used to cover eye exams, they don't anymore. There's a lot of things that they no longer cover. You have to have now, living in Canada, but no matter what province you're in, you have to have health insurance to go along with um, the provincial health plan and the federal health plan. On our Discord, they have like 40 plus players. Oh, it sounds cool. Yeah, my voice, as you guys can see, is starting to get really, really rough here, guys. I'm gonna have to go. I want to have a voice left for work tomorrow. I want to stay on even longer, but my voice says otherwise. And I know my glasses are not straight. I'm just gonna take them off. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good night. I appreciate everybody hanging out again, guys. The reason why, when the trips are doing their live streams, why I'm late, I wait till they're done and then I go on. Right. So again, I guess I estimate when I think they're going to be finished. I also try and post something normally in the live chat at the top that I pin to the top there to let you guys know that I may be late, but I'm going to be there as soon as they're done. Um, just hope you guys understand, like, I can't be here always right on time. Today, I know they weren't on, but I was having issues, so that's why I was 5 minutes late. Yeah, no, Morgan, someone was here earlier. There was like, Jackie's always late, and this and that. Like, it's because I go on after the trips and I don't know when they're done. You know what I mean? Like, hey, trips, can you finish at this time so I can go on? Oh, you know what I mean? You can't always please everybody, right? They were good about it. Still, like, I'm not gonna be on time if they're going on. I know, right? I know. They were like, "Oh, you're always late." Well, they were trying to be nice about it, but like, I don't. I know you guys almost. I said to them, like everybody's generally, pretty understanding. I'm not going to be here right when it's scheduled for if the trips are on. And it's like, but they weren't on. And so like, I even said, I know they're not on. But this is why I was late. I don't know. I don't think they're trying to give me a hard time. I just felt like they were because I was already in the mood, right? So Brad, I'm not picking on you or anything. I just like, what can you do? You know what? There's always somebody. Yeah, I'm just saying in general. I'm not saying towards this person, but there's always somebody who isn't. Who's like, oh, you said this time, why aren't you here? I had someone like that before, and but they wouldn't let up. At least he, let it go, right? And we moved on. But this other person was like, the last person who was going on about it. I said, look, I already explained why I was late. Like, you need to move on and let it go. They wouldn't, so I, you know, blocked it. So I deleted their comments and I warned them, and then I had to block them. Yeah. Brad had to go, I think, but Brad, if you're still here, again, not picking on you. I just wish people be just asking for people to be a little more understanding. You know what I mean? Like, um, I don't want to be late. Just things happen, and you know what I mean. Like, as long as you guys are patient and understanding and willing to wait, everybody's usually pretty good and doesn't mind waiting. Like, I guess I could understand someone saying something if I was okay. If it's 15 minutes late, okay, that's bad. But usually, maybe only between like 2 to 5 minutes late. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But like you do, some people are not gonna like if you're not there right when it's scheduled. You know what I mean? But you know what? Don't worry about it. I love you guys. Appreciate all your support and everything. Again, I want to say welcome to all the new subscribers. But I'm just saying, like, those who are new to the channel, again, when I go live streaming on Fridays, we have another channel, The Trips, really great channel. I encourage you guys to search for them and subscribe if you can. But they do, um, I guess, different types of food videos, like comparing different fast food burgers, different types of beers. Sometimes they do like videos of international food, like Filipino food or like Indian food or what have you, or they do little vlogs and things like that. Really cool. Um, Steve, Kelly, and Eric, really cool people. Like, encourage you guys to check it out. But anyways, I'm a moderator in their channel as well, right? So that's why I stay, till their live stream is finished, and then I go on. You know what I mean? But like sometimes they're only on for an hour and a half. Sometimes they're on for like 2 hours. So if I'm gonna be late, I'm always gonna say so in the chat. That's all that matters. You know what I mean? I always let you guys know what's going on. If I can tonight, I don't know, I've just been not a bad day, just trying to get things done. Trying to get 2 deliveries. That didn't happen. Tried to order something from Tim Hortons, and that didn't go as planned. You guys will find that out next week. It's just been one of those days, I guess. Just whatever. Just the way my month is going. You know what I mean? So what can you do? Hopefully, though, our shift bid is hopefully going to be. I'm going to find out what I got soon. Hopefully, I don't get stuck like working till 12:30 in the morning or something like that. Because they changed like at the call center I work at, they want us to be more in line with the other locations that are in Eastern Standard Time, and we're an hour ahead of Eastern Standard Time. And those don't know, I used to think Atlantic Time Zone was only in Canada, but it's actually U.S. Virgin Islands is also in Atlantic Time, but they don't change their clocks right now. Though with fall back, I think they're now, if you're in the U.S. Virgin Islands, it's 11:16 p.m., same time as Nova Scotia. But when we change our clocks again in the spring, then they're going to be at the same time as Eastern time, just because they don't change their clocks. Yeah. Yeah, our Thanksgiving was way back in October. Yeah, yes. But Thanksgiving next week? Oh, okay. I assumed it was yesterday because today's Black Friday, or it's just Black Friday in Canada. Now I'm confused. Give me 1 second. I believe you, but I just want to check. Day 2003. Oh, you're right. The 23rd. Okay. I believed you. I just wanted to check. I could have sworn it was yesterday. Okay, I don't know. I know it's in November, at least. I know the Canadian Thanksgiving is in October, usually the first week in October. You know what I mean? The first, I don't know, Monday or Sunday of October. And there's no interesting Thanksgiving story with ours. We just have it in October earlier than you guys because of fall harvest. That's it. No pilgrims, no Indians, no interesting story, no nothing. That's it. Same kind of foods we have. We don't have yams though, or like sweet potato pie or any of that stuff, but we have turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes and gravy. We don't have green bean casserole though, or I don't know. The foods are similar. You know what I mean? Same Christmas dinner, but anyways, yeah. No interesting historical story behind ours. It's just we have it early because of fall harvest. That's about it. Nothing interesting. I actually like it being in October. I know you guys are used to having it in November, but I like having it in October because then you get to breathe for a couple of months before Christmas. You guys have it like a month before Christmas. Like here, though, as soon as Halloween's over, um, and then once you're past of Remembrance Day or Veterans Day on November 11th, then the holiday season kicks into full gear here. Um, I guess a lot of people feel like they won't be disrespectful to veterans or anything like that by putting up their Christmas decorations early or before Veterans Day. I know, I like to wait out of respect this year. I just did it before Remembrance Day because that's when I felt like doing it. I have to do something when I feel like doing it, or it doesn't happen. Yeah, but I notice with you guys in the States, though, a lot of businesses are open on holidays, even malls and everything. Here, if there's a holiday, unless a mall is designated as a tourist destination, um, everything is closed except for gas stations and coffee shops, things like that, if or depending on who you work for, right? If you work at a call center or an industrial area, you're still gonna be working. Um, I know in Ontario, I don't know the same mall. I don't think there's any malls in Nova Scotia designated a area, tourist designation, I guess we're trying to say. But I know in Ontario, there's a mall in Mississauga, Ontario called Square One. That's considered to be a tourist destination. Eat Center in Toronto is another one. Um, so they might be open on holidays, but in Canada, depending, I guess, what province you're in, it's not the same in every province. But I know when I was living in Ontario, a lot of holidays, statutory holidays, mostly everything was closed. Everything's closed on Thanksgiving. Most places are closed on Thanksgiving, Christmas. Well, here, I don't know. The American company I work for, the only day of the year that they're closed is New Year's Day. That's it. So it's the same for my call center because that's the only holiday they close for. That's the only holiday we are closed for. Um, so I know the weird is here in Canada, or here in Canada. Here in Atlantic, Canada, and that's you're talking when Atlantic Canada is Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, PEI, New Brunswick. Thanksgiving is not a statutory holiday. But yet everything's closed. But you don't get paid. It just means like if you have to work, you don't get paid double time and a half. Canada, if you work on a holiday, I'm not sure, but the US you get paid double time and a half. Like you get paid double, right? I guess that's maybe why they don't want to make it a statutory holiday because then they'd have to pay us more. And another thing too with Remembrance Day or Veterans Day in Nova Scotia, it's not a statutory holiday. I think in Ontario it is. I think that varies by province too, but in Nova Scotia it's not. And not only did they decide to not make it a statutory holiday, um, Remembrance Day used to have special designation, even though it was a statutory holiday in Nova Scotia. I mean, I guess that just meant like businesses didn't have to be open or anything like that, but they took that away. And it's like, I think that it's just what I think. Remembrance Day or Veterans Day should be a statutory holiday. Um, I think everybody should be able to have the day off and pay their respects. You know what I mean? For those who served and made that sacrifice. And I don't know, I just feel wrong having to work on that day. I hate working on that day because I've had past family members who fought in World War II and World War One, and um, current family members who are married to someone in the military who fought in Afghanistan and so on. So, sorry guys, you might be able to hear Zeus. He's crying, yelping in his sleep. Let me see if I'm quiet. Can you hear him? Can you hear that? Let me know if you can hear him. It's pretty loud. Oh, it's getting quieter now. And that's what Zeus does too in his sleep. He wags his tail in his sleep. He's doing it often. He did a lot last night though. Zeus did a lot last night in his sleep, wagging his tail. Just started thumping his tail in his sleep. It's the cutest thing. But anyways, I just think that Veterans Day or Remembrance Day should be a statutory holiday. Means you can go and pay your respects to those who have served, right? But it was peaceful. It didn't get in wars. That's where, yeah, that's kind of a hard question to actually answer. um, yeah, Canadian military, we did fight in Afghanistan. See, that's what I mean. I don't know why people don't know a lot about Canada. I don't know. They just think everybody forgets about us. But yeah, we did fight in Afghanistan. We are a member of NATO, which I know is peacekeeping, but we also, yes, of here, I can even show you guys. Here, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys right now. Oh, this is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Just hold on. Okay, so these are wars Canada's fought in. Afghanistan, Canada's mission again. We fought in Afghanistan from 2001 to 2014. World War II, we fought in the Second World War, 1939 to 1945. Korean War, I didn't know that. But apparently, Canada's role in the Korean War, 1950 1953, including battles of remembrance. World War I, 1914 1918. South African War, War of 1812. New France War, I guess I call it 1534 and 17. Military and culture history. Oh, no, it's just a military history of the first French settlements. I apologize. Past operations, military operations that Canadian Armed Forces have participated in around the world since 1945. Let's take a look at that. Yeah. No, you weren't sounding disrespectful. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant it's a hard question to answer. But yeah, this is all, I guess, the wars that Canada has been involved in. Operation Abalone is cord. Is this a country? Like, I didn't even know all this. So, yeah, you're not being disrespectful at all. I just meant it was, again, a hard question to answer. But look at all this. Yeah. Wow, look at all that. So there is some peacekeeping missions, but they have fought in wars as well. So they do I guess a mixture of both. So you're not wrong. Just, yeah. Okay, again, don't worry. You're not being disrespectful. I just, in general, yeah, see that I don't mind when people ask questions about Canada, right? 'Cause how else do you learn more about another country, right? And learn that the myths aren't true. You don't know until you ask. You know what I mean? I did not think at all you're being disrespectful. I just mean in general that countries around the world tend to forget we exist. I didn't mean you specifically. I hope you understand that. Yeah. But this mess with every country. And I'll tell you guys this, no matter what time of year it is, when I get a lot of the customers I deal with are American, it could be in the middle of July and we're having a hot summer, and they'll say, as soon as I say where I'm from, oh, it must be really cold there. Well, because they don't know, right? They assume because it's Canada, that's cold here all the time. But no, we're just like the United States, just depends, just like when you're in the US, depends what state you're living in as to what the climate's like and what your weather is like. You know what I mean? Um, and there's this myth that Canadians are nice all the time. I wouldn't say that we're nice all the time. We just use our manners, whereas other countries don't always, use their manners. Like, for example, we just say please and thank you and all that, right? So Canada, I know, like like the UK, we're raised to, use our manners, right? Be polite and say please and thank you and all that. Not and other countries besides Canada or the UK don't always use their manners. Or that's not what they're known for. You know what I mean? Like, I've actually had a friend of his who lives in North Carolina, and we went to visit them like this is years ago. And he said that, oh, we're gonna come visit you guys. Okay, and then he's like, so how's it work when you cross the border? I can just go across, right? And then there's no guards or anything. We're like, no. Then we have border guards. You have to stop, and just like when you're coming into the U.S., when you're coming into Canada, you have to tell them why you're visiting, how long you're there, show your ID and all that. You can't just come in. You know what I mean? He thought I could just, walk in, drive right in, and I mean, just come right into Canada. I've had other people who think that Canada is part of the United States. No, we're not. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just been my perception. I have family too, though, in both countries. My great grandmother on my mom's side was from Boston, Massachusetts. Was a biological great grandmother. She left my great grandfather. My grandmother was only 3 years old, and when she went back to the U.S., and then she had another family. Um, you know what I mean? It's just a whole bunch of family. Like, I know my grandmother had house sisters, right? That my mom kind of got to know a bit, but I don't know any other family we have in the U.S. But I don't know. So it's much family I don't even know about. So when people say to me, like, I have family in Tennessee, I have family in North Carolina, I have family. At one point, I had family was also in Arizona. Um, what that particular Canadian up north Ontario said, "Hey, hi, Christian," and what? I don't know what you're saying there, but welcome. I'm probably ending it soon, though. Gonna be on a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be on, but anyhow, got my second wind, I guess, or third wind. I don't know. Um, like, I don't know. I've had Americans tell me though, "Oh, you're not from here. You understand?" I'm like, I have family in the U.S. and they tell me, I guess, everything that's going on. So I guess I have a little. I guess if you have family in both countries, you have a little bit more insight into both. Does that mean you're gonna play country guitar? No, that's not a stereotype of Canada. It's a stereotype of Alberta. which has the Calgary Stampede, but no, it's not a myth in general of Canada itself. Here in Canada, like Alberta, that's the province that's known for like, I know, the Calgary Stampede and like rodeos and all that stuff. No, I'm not in Calgary. That's Christian, I'm not in Calgary. I'm in Halifax, Nova Scotia. I thought you knew that. If you don't, I apologize. I thought you knew that's where I was located. I was just explaining that in Canada, Alberta is known for being having that Western type of culture, the rodeos and barrel racing and wagon racing and all that stuff that Texas is also known for. That's all I meant. I thought you were hanging with Kelly and the trips. I don't know where Nova Scotia is. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to show you guys one more time. We had this discussion earlier, and again, I wasn't sure either. And that's okay. Again, I don't mind educating people. You know what I mean? I'm not good at geography either. So I get it. Anyways, I'm going to show you right now, quickly, Christian. Everybody, welcome to Jackie's School of Geography. Again, I got to go soon. I was starting to lose my voice here, but let me show you very quickly. Okay. So I'm going to go further out, Christian. Okay. So that blue dot there, that is Halifax. You go closer in. This here is Nova Scotia. We actually are almost surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean. We have what's called the ocean effect. So it's not really freezing cold at all, really. In the winter, it's usually between 40 to 50 Fahrenheit. To me, that's not really that cold. Sometimes even almost 60 right now. We've actually had a really warm week. I'm not sure what it'd be in Fahrenheit, but it was almost 10 Celsius today. It was in the double digits. So it was quite actually warm today. But anyway, that is where, in reference to Canada, Nova Scotia is this right here. That is Newfoundland up here. This little tiny thing, that's Prince Edward Island. That's New Brunswick. But yeah, that is where Nova Scotia is. And we can get hurricanes here if they come up. I'll show you guys what I mean. Because we're here. Hurricanes that get into Florida, they can go up here. Or to start here and they go up. And we can get hurricanes, actually. So, anyway. That is Nova Scotia. And that's where I am, right about there. Scotia, Ontario is okay. Total straight line. There's, you must have Googled that, unless you're really good at math, which I'm not. As far as the trips for me, I don't know. We're gonna. I don't think Christian told you. I'm not good at figuring that kind of stuff out. Excuse me. Yeah, because we're further east, right? The good thing about that is we get the summer weather longer, and actually, it's not really freezing cold here in the winter, like I was saying. Let me see the average temperature in Fahrenheit. Okay, 1 second. Let's see here. Okay, so I don't know why it says very cold, because we're not actually very cold. But let's see here, that varies from 18 Fahrenheit to 74 Fahrenheit. by month. So actually, hold on 1 second. There we go. This will tell us. So I don't know, find that accurate either. I don't know. I don't find it really cold here in the winter. No, it's not freezing cold, but at least between like 40 to 50 Fahrenheit most of the time. Sometimes we might get a really freezing cold day, but other than that. Well, Burlington is about an hour from Toronto. It's not part of, I don't know why people, I think they just say Toronto because no one knows where Burlington is. So I don't expect anybody from the US or any other country to know where Burlington, Ontario is. So I think they just use Toronto as a reference point, but it's not part of Toronto. There is an area called what's called the Greater Toronto Area, Greater Toronto Area, GTA, or the Greater Toronto Region. And a region is like a county, for example, or something like that, which Burlington is not part of. Is part of what's called the Halton Region or Halton County. Oh, thank you, Christian. I appreciate it. So yeah, Burlington, yeah, it's an hour from Toronto, but it's not part of the Toronto region. It's part of Halton region. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Guys, I think I'm gonna have to get going. You see me clear my throat more. Oh my goodness. Wow. 20 to 12. We started at, well, went a lot longer than I thought, almost 2 hours. Oh my goodness. So quarter to, no, so an hour? No. I think it's just an hour. Yeah, I'll be good. See, guys, I'm getting tired and getting a little abused, so I need to go. But I promise you guys, I'm gonna be on next Friday. I will, if I'm not on at a quarter to 9 Eastern. At least be on by 9 p.m. Eastern at the very latest. Yeah, enjoy the discussion. It's always good to have different, uh, types of opinions, even if you don't agree with that opinion, because I think the world would be pretty boring if everybody disagreed with everything. You know what I mean? But anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed hanging out, and we'll see you guys next week. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Bye, everybody.